Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. Your guide has been very funny this time. This is your monthly reading for February. So moving from Aquarius season into Pisces season. And we had this sense I was getting from the guide of, is this spontaneous, like bursting into song or some kind of expression? It's almost like you weren't even ready for it and suddenly it was like, blah, it all came out. It's like everything just came out, some sort of communication or expression. It's like, whoa. So Ten of Feathers, recovery and transformation has come through. Look at this beautiful snake. It's like Kundalini rising. It's a sense of letting go of something. This is the Ten of Swords. So it's like closure, end of a chapter. It's almost like something that kind of felt trapped inside of you, very much connected to your throat chakra, connected to communication in some way, shape or form. It's almost like it burst free. It was this sense of release, like boom, off it went. And so it's like, yeah, where did that come from? So maybe that there was just something you had to really get off your chest or you had to say or you had to release. But it also might be that there is like some sort of new form of communication that you have, suddenly maybe you're really enjoy singing or writing poetry. Maybe there's something that comes in that you're like, I didn't know I could do that, but it just kind of came out of me. So yeah, it's really interesting, this sense of something is transforming in your life when it comes to your thoughts, the way you're communicating, the way you're expressing yourself. So it does require this little sense of you shedding an old skin and stepping into a new. And I get this sense of it might surprise you what emerges through this process. So kind of feels exciting, Gemini, I really do. And so, yeah, the Ten of Swords is very much finding closure or putting an end to something or a stop to an old belief system perhaps as well. But yeah, really important. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Gemini. We've got Saturn, World, Capricorn, Aquarius, Saturn, Libra. Interesting. Aquarius just got the same card. So this might be a bit of an air sign kind of theme that we're seeing come through here. Again, Saturn, the World card. It's all about ending, completion. So the Ten of Feathers is an ending. The 10 is a feather. It is a feather. Is an ending. Quite literally. You might see feathers. That might be something. Maybe you're seeing signs and symbols around. But yes, Saturn comes in and says there's something that they're wanting you to see is ending, and it's time to almost like step into a new, something new to. I want to say something's matured or something like a new responsibility or new dedication of some sort. It's asking you to put in the work, but it's almost like, whoa, whatever's been released has shown you what it is that you're capable of in a way. So that it may surprise you. So we'll see where else this is going with the Saturn energy coming in. Definitely put Aquarius to work, the Saturn energy, but it is about ending of cycles and freeing yourself, liberating yourself from those cycles and receiving the fulfillment of the work that was done throughout those cycles. So it really feels like there's kind of like a major ending or completion that is occurring here at this moment in time. So Gemini, I just want to let you know, here you are breaking free of limited forms of thinking or limitations. It's like, I'm freeing myself, which is actually really nice. So Gemini, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Gemini Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you, a fuller picture. And this is a general reading, Gemini. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. Oh my gosh, what is going on inside your mind here, Gemini? Look at all these swords. Goodness gracious. Okay, wow. We're going to have to look at this. So yes, if it does really resonate, there is going to be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below, where we're going to look deeper and further into the future. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, Philly, 6 of Pentacles. This is good. Things are shifting and changing. It's just your mind is, the Empress. Mind is working something out here. The Page of Wands, it's like, what? All these really good energies around you, and then there's this mind that's just like, it feels like, what is going on there? The 6 of Swords, good. This is you. element of air, being able to move on, transition, find the peace, which is good. Four of Swords, yes. Okay, here comes the positive energies with what's going on inside your mind, which is really nice. We have Three of Cups, celebration. We like that. And we have as an outcome the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. Something of great value comes in. And again, you can see this is the character talking and expressing something, teaching even to these other people here. There's a collaborative energy here where you're expressing something, showcasing something, sharing something. So with other people, the Four of Cups, and I'm just going to pull one more. Whoa, the King of Pentacles. Wow. How much do you charge for this? How much do you charge for your services? Maybe you should be charging more. That could be something that's coming in here. The Nine of Cups, it's all about your fulfillment. So yes, wow. Okay. Big questioning of old belief systems around money and value coming in here. Look at this. You're surrounded by the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Empress, the King of Pentacles. There's all these things on the earthly realm here for offer, and the Three of Pentacles as well. It's just what is going on inside your mind. And that's what I think this World card, the completion, the ending, the Ten of Feathers, releasing yourself from a belief system that's being challenged here. So here you are, the Eight of Swords. This is a situation. So this is, where you're feeling really bound, restricted, stuck. You're having to deal with or wanting to overcome limitations or other people's limited forms of thinkings or expectations of you. Crossed by the Nine of Swords, my goodness, okay. Stress, worry, fear. Perhaps you're scared to take that blindfold off and free yourself from, because they're pretty loosely bound here with this Eight of Swords. This character can free themselves and get out at any point in time. But it's almost like, these thoughts that are going round and round, these cyclical thoughts of fear, stress, worry. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve it. Whatever this kind of negative spiral thought pattern that's here, that's kind of just keeping you very much like I can't move forward. It feels frozen, like I'm stuck. There's a very stuck energy here of, I don't want to see, but at the same time, if I don't free myself or if I don't take this blindfold off and look at a situation, it's like it's just going to keep whirling around my head and I'm going to just get into this kind of fear cycle around it. So interestingly, if you do take the blindfolds off, there's some really good things around you at this moment in time, the abundant energy around that things can transform quite literally on this and can bring you a lot of fulfillment. So, there's kind of, I feel like there's just a fear block as well. So the Seven of Pentacles, if you are worrying and stressing about resources or money, there's some good energy around here. And it's kind of saying you've got a form of communication or something you can teach or express or give that can make money or that is going to be of value here. So it's going to feel abundant. So the Seven of Pentacles in your conscious mind, this is about a moment of pause and for reflection. You can see the characters just kind of looking at the bush, the tree, or whatever you want to call it, the shrub with all the pentacles, how do I bring in the growth that I'm looking for? I want to plant this seed and perhaps I need to kind of shift direction or make an adjustment of some way, shape or form. Perhaps things have worked out in the past as well. So this could be, it could even be like for some of you, this is all happening so fast, like an opportunity. It's an acceleration of an opportunity that comes through. That for some of you, that's what I'm getting. And that's what the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords is like, So it's almost like when you just say you wanted to launch something and it's like, I don't even want to look and see how successful it is. And then you finally do and we go, oh my gosh, this could be bigger than what I was thinking it was going to be. And now now I'm in a different spiral of like, oh my gosh, can I do this? So either way, like I feel like you're being pushed out of a comfort zone into a space of growth, which is actually really good. We have a lot of money kind of stuff here, like material, a lot of pentacles here. So that's money, time, your career, your work, your home, your health. It can be any of those issues. But at the base, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So it's kind of like, you're thinking about planting that seed with the Seven of Pentacles. How can you bring in this growth? And it might only require a little bit of extra effort or time or money with the Six of Pentacles to kind of balance the situation out so that you're feeling a little bit more balanced and, in control of what's going on inside your mind here. So this is the card of restoring balance, but there's someone here. This is what's going on deep inside of you. There's somebody here that's kind of being a little bit generous, charitable. What have you got to offer? There's something new that you can offer here. So, yeah, I feel like you're the character. Yes, they're offering crumbs, but those crumbs, those small things, are the things that make the big difference and tip the balance here. So, yeah, the Six of Pentacles can represent inheritance, gifts of money, promotion, charity work. It can be all of that sort of stuff within relationships. It's balancing the give and take. So whether you think that you need to be open up to receive more, or whether you're opening up to give more, it's going to be unique to you. But either way, this is what's bringing in the growth, because we have the Empress here. Look at this, Venus coming in and the Empress saying that it's, with the Saturnian energy, it's kind of like the end of a cycle. It's time to reap the harvest here. It's time to reap the rewards and the fruits of your labors. So you put in some work and some things are finishing and ending, and now it's kind of like saying, okay, where are you? What have you got at the end of all of this? And what are you being asked to give now? What have you got that can perhaps, like, it's kind of like, a qualification to say you were studying and then finally you've graduated, and then it's like, okay, now I've got these skills. Can I go out and get a job? That's just an example. It could be anything in your life. But whatever it is that you've been putting a lot of work into and it's taken up a lot of space inside your mind, there's a culmination energy of being able to reap the fruits of your labor. And so that in itself, I feel like I don't know why your mind is like this, the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, but it's like whatever these good things that are around you, it's almost like either you're not seeing it or you're not wanting to see it, or it freaks you out, the whole idea of it. But we see in the near future the Page of Wands. Okay, so you're planting the seed, whatever it is, whether you're opening to receive help or money or time from somebody, or you're willing to give more of that. You've got more to offer. And I really feel like it's more about what you've got to offer here. Gemini, this is where you're going into new terrain. It's the desert here, the Page of Wands. You've got your little wand. This is what I want to be doing. And you can see a little bit of growth that's growing on the wand here. And so it could feel like, okay, this all feels new and fresh. It feels like something I could be passionate about, or that I'm motivated by at least. And it could be, it feels all very new. It's a very new, fresh energy with the Page of Wands. Perhaps a new direction comes in where you can see more growth. And that's part of the recovery and transformation period or process that's happening here. So we have, this is you, the Six of Swords. And what I like about this is that you're moving on. Like, this is a card of transitioning, finding peace, moving on. So moving on from drama, moving on from some turmoil, moving on from a difficult situation, moving on from, something that potentially took up a lot of time. So exactly. I mean, it's kind of like back to the graduation energy, like the Ten of Feathers, something that took up a lot of time in space inside your head. So just say it's studying, learning, researching. And this could be a person. It doesn't have to be related to study. It could be, somebody has taken up a lot of time and space in your head, or that you've put in a lot of time and effort with something else. But either way, it's like you are transitioning and moving on from that. It's time to make the move to the next stage or the next level in some way, shape or form. Put the old cycle to peace and lay it to rest in some way, shape or form. There's closure here, and it's moving onwards and upwards to the next stage. Whether the Empress rules love, she rules money. So it can be, related to all of these sort of things, but material resources. So the energy surrounding you, you've got the Four of Swords. I love this card. I really think of this as a Gemini energy because it is the storyteller. It's understanding the stories that have been going on through your mind and the information that's come to you. It's processing a lot of information and knowledge and narratives, thoughts that are going through your mind. And it's a sense of making sense, bringing them into order, and potentially rewriting the script, rewriting the future, rewriting the narrative. Where is this all going? So it can be a sense of going deep with your thoughts, but making sense of something. And that can be a mindset shift that comes in, which helps you kind of move on. So in a way, it could be a consolidation. This is all the things that I've learnt from this situation, from the experiences, from the things I've learnt and been told. And so now it's like, how can I even apply this? That's something that's coming through with it. Because I really feel like there's knowledge gained through work and experience that you're now being asked to apply. So here you have Three of Cups celebration. You've graduated. There is this sense of graduation with the Saturn energy, an end of a cycle. You've put in the work, all of that sort of stuff. So celebrate that, absolutely. With the Three of Cups, celebrate that, where you've at, what worked, how did the fruits of your labours, quite literally. So we have the Three of Pentacles as an outcome, the Four of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so here you are, the Three of Pentacles, realising what it is, what your value is, your self-worth, what valuable insights, knowledge, experience you have to offer here to a situation with other people that are listening. Other people are taking this on. Other people are working with this energy. So there's a group or collective energy around this. So you're sharing it with more than one person, which is nice. And then it's kind of like, this is why I said, it's like the Four of Cups is what's on offer with the King of Pentacles. How much do I charge, with what's on offer, or how much do I pay for something? What's the value of it? The King of Pentacles is the money. So it's a big question of what you're offering and how much it's going to cost, or, how valuable is it with the King of Pentacles? How generous are you going to be with somebody or with this energy that you've got? So it really is this sense of reworking, like I said, your value. There's a culmination energy and wanting you to see that there's something really valuable that you've got to offer and give, and to make sure that it needs to be reflected back in, how much, like I said, how much somebody is paying for it or appreciating it, or, it kind of has to have value for offer, if that makes any sense. Anyway, we have at the base the Nine of Cups. Not at the base. The overall energy is the Nine of Cups. This is, things are starting to line up because of all the hard work you've put in. Look how happy and fulfilled this character is because they've put in this work here. So it's this sense of being able to release an old cycle, feeling pretty happy and pleased with yourself, and then where to next? You're applying it. So yeah, it all... It's really quite an abundant energy, a very beautiful, abundant time that comes in. The King of Pentacles as an outcome as well is also business, success, wealth, anything on the material realm, money. So health as well, because this one's come out. I love my body. So it really is a sense of allowing something to grow. Perhaps this is around that. It says, I create peacefulness in my mind. That's good, because that's what we were seeing. This is the opposite of peace, but this is you finding the peace, which is really fantastic. And my body reflects the peacefulness as perfect health. So great. This is where the Ten of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles is almost like you're embodying this energy as well, that's grounding down this sense of self-worth and self-value. And so this could be related to the food that you're eating, how you're treating your body, how you're exercising, how you're enjoying your body, what sort of things you do that can be sensual or that you really like doing. And so, that's something that comes through with that. I love my body, which can be a really positive sort of side effect even. I don't feel like this is the whole process, but it's part of it. Let's see. Let's pull a charm. Okay. Oh, beautiful. We've got the little angel. Your prayers are being heard. The universe is listening, and this might feel like your prayers are being answered here. So yeah, that's amazing, Gemini. I have a feeling that might have been something that came in recently, another energy around that with you. But yeah, the little angel, don't be afraid to ask the universe for what you want. But yeah, it really is this beautiful energy of feeling like you're being heard, you've been seen, and your prayers are being answered here. So that's it. That's your reading. It's such a positive reading. So the only thing that I think that is kind of in your way here is that initial cross of the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, what's going on inside your mind. So it's almost like it's safe to look. It's safe to see what's there. because there's some really positive things. So that's it, Gemini. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what else is happening, because in the near future we have a sense of feeling like things are lining up. There's growth that's coming in. It's feeling very deeply fulfilling, letting go of old cycles, understanding your values, stepping into the new. So where is this all going? It's kind of like you've graduated, then you're heading off into the world, maybe, and where is that? What's that world looking like? We've got the world quite literally crowning you. So the universe feels like it wants to support you, but where is this all going from this point onwards? So we're also going to ask for any clarifiers, anything else you need to, any other energies you need to know about, and the best way to work with the energy to be able to get the outcome that's coming in here, which is really lovely. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Gemini, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and all those things help with the growth of the channel. Let's let YouTube know that you support the channel, and I really appreciate it. So take care and look forward to seeing you next time.